And welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. I'm John, coming at you today with the Yankees and Cincinnati Reds. It's been a while since we've done a Yankees game, but every Sunday we're doing the Peacock game. So, I wanted to bring this. Make sure you turn your volume down when you're doing stuff. Wanted to do this. The Yankees are hot right now. We'll look at each team's records. Cincinnati kind of in a rebuilding state. They got Hunter Green on the mound today. I'm a big fan of his. So we'll look into some of his stats. Once again, got the scoreboard there on the screen now. Got the YouTube count. Got the Rumble logo spinning back and forth there. So welcome aboard, everybody, and let's start looking into today's game. We'll look to see what other games are going on in other sports as well. Tonight in the NBA, the Celtics and Heat play Game 3 of their series, with Miami winning the first two in Boston and now home, so they can take a commanding lead just like the Denver Nuggets did last night over the Lakers. Today at 3 o'clock, the Dallas Stars and Golden Knights play Game 2 of their series. Vegas won Game 1 of that one there. And in baseball today, of course, the Yankees and Reds here to start off the day. Then we have the Orioles and Blue Jays at 1:37. Cubs and Phillies also. Tigers, Nationals, Mariners, Braves, Diamondbacks, Pirates, Brewers, Rays, Guardians, and Mets playing 2 today. They got the game at 1:40, and then they're the Sunday night game on ESPN. Then at 2 o'clock, we got the Royals, White Sox, A's, Astros, Dodgers, Cardinals. 2:30, we got the Rockies, Rangers. 4 o'clock, Marlins, Giants, Twins, Angels, Red Sox, Padres. And then, like I said, the 7 o'clock game is Guardians and Mets. So we'll look at both of these teams right here. The Yankees are 28-20 on the season. Let me see where that actually is in their division, because being in Tampa Bay's division right now, Tampa Bay's 34-13, 5-5. Their last 10, but they've won 2 in a row after losing 2 in a row to the Mets. Right now, Orioles are 3.5 back at 30-16. The Yankees are 28-20, 6.5 back. Red Sox are 26-20, and Toronto in last place in that division, 25-21. And they've lost 3 in a row. Toronto's lost 3 in a row, 4-6 over their last 10. The Reds are 19-26 on the year and have lost 3 in a row. So once again, the unsponsored drink of the stream, Dr. Pepper. For the Yankees here in the top of the first, it'll be Torres, Rizzo, and LeMahieu. Gleyber Torres batting .253 on the season. Has a little pop, 6 home runs, 8 doubles, 5 stolen bases. Rizzo batting .303, 11 home runs, 28 runs batted in. And LeMahieu with the 5 homers on the season, batting .258, has struck out 45 times so far. So Hunter Green on his way out to the mound takes the ball from the little girl there. We'll autograph it for her. That's cool. So far in the season, 9 starts, 0-3 record, 4.60 ERA, 59 strikeouts to 17 walks. right, here we go. First game of the day. Beautiful day there in Cincinnati, it looks like. Oh, yeah, I just noticed that. No Aaron Judge in the lineup today. It's Torres, Rizzo, LeMahieu, Calhoun, Bader, Bowers, Volpe, uh, Kiner Falefa, and the catcher, Kyle Higa. Sorry, not too familiar with the Yankees, so I don't want to butcher this young man's name. Adjusting the pitch comm in his hat. Once again, the tracker might be a little bit ahead of me, but I'll do my best to keep up. Hunter Green throws 3 pitches, a 4-seamer, a slider, and a changeup. All right, covered that up so I don't see that out of the corner of my eye there. And there we go, ball 1. Crowd still piling in there in the Great American Ballpark. Fouled away, 1-1. Ball low, 2-1. Swung on a miss. Counts 2-2. The 2-2. Blooped foul. Oh, no, that's caught in fair territory. That's an out down the right field line. So 1 away. That'll bring up Rizzo. Rizzo, once again, with that 303 average so far this year, 11 home runs, 28 runs batted in. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Timeout called by Rizzo. Swung on a miss, struck him out. That slider is nasty. 2 away. That'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. – First pitch, shot back to Green, throw over to first. A 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the first. It'll be India, McLean, and Fraley. It'll be interesting to see what they do with. I'm not sure if he's injured. Is Votto injured? Is that why he's not in the lineup? Let's find out about Joey Votto here. Joey Votto news. Votto back with the Reds after a rehab assignment. So in 10 games in Nashville, he hit 184 with 2 doubles, 1 dinger, and 5 runs batted in. 21 strikeouts in 10 games. Ooh. But here we go. India, ball 1. Outside, 2-0. Ball high. Severino not hitting the strike zone yet. India so far this series, 2 for 7, a double, 4 strikeouts, couple runs. A 4-pitch walk. McLean's a shortstop today, batting .267 on the year. Only has 15 at-bats on the season. Severino, today's his debut. Ball outside. Still waiting to throw a strike. There's a strike, 1-1. McLean in this series, 2 for 7 as well. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Fouled away, still 1-2. McLean can play short and second, but playing short today. Outside, 2-2. Home plate umpire being stingy with the corners so far. McLean was the 17th overall pick in the 2021 draft. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 1 away. So he'll be running on first with 1 out. Pick off throw, India back in. And that's in on the fifth. And that's a foul ball. It looked fair. Great job by the third base umpire. Got it right. Counts 0-1. Fraley also 2 for 7 so far in this series. Swung on a miss. 0-2. And that's it in the deep center. No, Bader's there. Makes the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Spencer Steer. Batting .253 on the year. 11 doubles, 5 home runs. He's 2 for 8 so far this series. Strike on the outside corner. That's the pitch Severino's been looking for. Whoa, swung on a miss. 0-2. Sound like he tipped it. Yep. Counts 0-2. Oh, they don't check. Outside, 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 1-2. Hey, Sting Devil Rays. Good morning. How are you? Great to see you. Thanks for stopping back. Looks like your Rays have won a couple games in a row, so it's good. Got back on the winning track there after losing a couple in a row. Outside, 2-2. That one's looped out to right. Bowers makes this. Did he hold on? No, he did not hold on to it. It's a foul ball. But that's a fair ball. I'm sorry. He dropped the ball. That's a fair ball. The Reds need to challenge this. He made contact in fair territory and doesn't hold on. That's either an error or a hit, and should be a run for the Reds. The umpires will get together. The announcer said India continued to run, but he was on first. So I think if this gets overturned, it'll be second and third. They shouldn't have to challenge this. The umpires should get this right. That's a fair ball. That's a fair ball, man. It'll be interesting to see if where they put the runners. Sting says, lucky the first two starters of the rotation can stop the loser. Yeah, and that's been the Mets' problem this year. They're finally starting to get all their pitchers back, 4 of the 5 are back. We're still waiting for Jose Quintana, but starting to get everybody back, and have now won 3 in a row and played 2 today. So I think they're going to put runners on second and third, which is not the right call, but I think that's what they'll do. So it'll be second and third with 2 outs, I think. Oh, 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 oh! I don't know if they're going to call that a double. Boone out. Oh, Boone just got tossed. Boone just got tossed. It's still John with the umpire. So I got to check MLB. I want to see what they actually MLB officially scored that. They call it a double. I think it should be an error. The outfielder dropped it. India kind of slowed up. Actually, India should, and that's what I said. India should have been sent back to third. So Boone's got a beef, but he got tossed. First inning, Boone's gone. Ball's inside, 1-0. That's Senzel's up, batting .254 on the year, 4 home runs, 18 runs batted in, and 114 at bats. 0 for 8 in this series, and pops one up behind the plate. Higashioka makes the play. Boy, does Boone get tossed a lot. They said that's his third. How many games in are we? 50? Yeah, about 50 games. So if you average that out over, so he's going to get tossed around 9 or 10 times this year. And he must have said something. It must have been the words he used, because the umpire tossed him immediately. Once again, this is the first game of the day, but let's look at some of the pitching matchups today. Detroit and Washington, we got Wentz versus Gray. Arizona, Pittsburgh, we got Kelly versus Contreras. Chicago and Philly, it's Steele and Walker. That should be a good matchup. Kirby and Schuster in Seattle and Atlanta. Kremer and Gossman, Baltimore and Toronto. Beebe versus Scherzer. Mets in Cleveland. In the second game, Bieber versus Verlander. That'll be a good matchup. Peralta versus Beeks between the the Brewers and Rays. Caprillion against Valdez. Hernandez Lynn. Kershaw Flaherty. On paper, that's a good matchup. You never know what you're going to get from Flaherty, though. And here we go. First pitch. It's a single up the middle for Calhoun. That'll bring up Harrison Bader. Colorado and Texas is Seabold versus Heaney. Miami and San Francisco, it's Luzardo Wood. Minnesota and Angels, it's Lopez versus Otani. And Boston, San Diego, it's Kluber and Waka. Ball inside, 1-0. So Green was able to get the Yankees 1-2-3 in the first. Here Calhoun leads off with a single. Ball low. The 2-0. Ooh, got the outside corner, 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Got that slider working early today. You got a strikeout in the first. Ball in the dirt. Nice job by the catcher. Signed a 6-year, $53 million deal. Count still full. All right, the 3-2. Grounded down to third. They go to second for 1. On the first, double play. To Newman. So who covered? Second. 6-4-3 double play. 2 out, nobody on. For Bowers. Ball outside, 1-0. Bowers in this series is 0 for 5. Counts 1-1. Swung on a miss. Man, that slider is nasty. 1-2. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. So gives off the leadoff single, erased on the double play, and then strikes out Bowers. Go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Reds. 1-0 Reds. Aaron Boone's already been tossed. And I agree with Boone. I believe the umpires got the call on the field wrong. Even after the review, the runner should not have been allowed to score. Check my fantasy baseball lineup. I'm down by 30 points going into today. $33 points I'm down by. And I have a pitcher today. I have Peralta, but he doesn't have anybody. My lineup is full. So hopefully Peralta can have a good day against Tampa Bay. Can't count on it, but all right, for the Reds in the bottom of the second, it'll be Fairchild, Benson, and Newman. The ball wasn't foul. The fielder fielded the ball in fair territory and then slid foul. But by the time the umpire called timeout, the runner wasn't even at third yet. So he shouldn't have been allowed to score. Count 1 and 2 to Fairchild. Taps foul, still 1 and 2. Outside, 2 and 2. Oh, so it was the umpire deciding. Right, exactly. Exactly. But I think it was the. I don't have a problem with Boone arguing the call because I think they got it wrong. But he must have said something on that. That one's hitting the center field, and that'll drop in for a leadoff single. And that got him tossed almost immediately. Like just said one of those words you're not supposed to say to an umpire. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1 here to Benson after the leadoff single by Fairchild. Benson on the year, only 20 at-bats. Only 1 hit in those 20 at-bats. Fouled away, 0-2. Pick off the. Ooh, close. Umpire called him safe. That was close. Oh, man. Man, he might be out. Man, he was called safe on the field. I'm not sure if there's enough there to overturn it. It's close, though. He's out. He's out. That replay they just showed, the overhead of first base, he's out. Great camera angle there. Let's see. The runner's out. This isn't Boone. So now Benson's up with nobody on and one out. The count's 1-2. Grounded down to Torres. Goes to first for the out. 2 down. That'll bring up Newman, batting .237 on the year. Fouled away 0-1. Ripped into left field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out single for Newman. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to Torres at second. Over to first. End of the inning. So nothing across for the Reds in the second. We go to the third. Reds still with that 1-0 lead. Thank you all so much for checking us out here at Pure Adrenaline Sports. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. Let's look. Still over an hour away from any other games getting started here, so not much going on. Hockey only one game today at 3:00. NBA, Celtics and Heat tonight. Miami could take full control of that series there. And the next bunch of games in baseball that get started are the Orioles, Blue Jays, Cubs, Phillies, Tigers, Nationals, Mariners, Braves, Diamondbacks, Pirates, Brewers, Rays, and Guardians, Mets. Guardians and Mets playing 2 today after getting rained out yesterday. They asked David Bell if he would have gotten tossed if they would have put the runner back at third. All right, Green back out on the mound. Ball outside, 1-0. Green only at 23 pitches after 2 innings, so keeping that pitch count low. Volpe, here's Volpe, 1 for 8 in this series. Swung on a missed, 1-1 in the count. Ball high, 2-1. Volpe batting .211 on the year. 4 doubles, 2 triples, 7 homers. Struck out 55 times. Then he hits 1 foul, 2-2. Oh, got him looking. Home plate umpire was delayed on the call. 1 away. That's 3 strikeouts for Green so far. The pitch tracker said it was high. Connor Falefa up now. Batting .202 on the year. .84 at bats. Counts 0-2. 1 for 4 in this series. That one was a home run. Oh, ball way up. 1-2. Ball low. 2-2. Green not happy with something on the mound, kicking the dirt around. Hunter Green, since 2022, 419 pitches over 100 miles an hour. All other starting pitchers combined, 493. He's got almost half the pitches over 100 miles an hour. Now, as a Mets fan, I've seen what that does to pitchers. They wear out fast. Ball low, 3-2 to count. Maybe not in a game, like wear out in a game, but over seasons. Look what it did to Harvey. Look what it did to Syndergaard. DeGrom can't stay healthy ever. Up and in, ball 4. So 1 out walk. Higashioka's up, batting .200 on the year, 1 for 4 in this series. Pick off throw over to first, back in easily. Swung on and missed. The runner goes out at second. Just barely got him. So now 2 on, nobody on. 2 out, nobody on. Excuse me. Luke Millie getting a little time here. Looked like he got caught on that backswing before the throw. Let's look. Ooh, right in the lower back on the backswing. And still gets the runner out at second. Grounded to Senzel with the scoop and throw over to first for the out. Nothing across in the top of the third. We'll go to the bottom. Back to the top of the lineup for the Reds. India, McLean, and Fraley. Let's look at some of the league leaders here in baseball while we're between innings. Sets. Batting average. Arise has cooled off. He was up over 400. Now down to 387. I mean, 387 is still great, but he was up over 400. Acuna second, batting 347. And the American League leader is Yandy Diaz from Tampa Bay, batting 333 on the season. Home runs. Pete Alonso of my Mets leads baseball with 17 home runs. Muncy second with 15, and Garcia of Texas leads the American League with 14. We did the Met game the other night against Tampa Bay, where Alonso won it on the 3-run home run. Peacock is talking to Gleyber Torres while he's out on the field. I like that. I'll bring up India. India walked and scored in the first. Strike one. India flies out to center field. Bader barely has to move. One away. McLean's coming up. Struck out in the first inning. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Severino doing well as well with his pitch count here in the third inning, only at 38 pitches. Ball catches the bottom of the zone, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Fouled away, still 1-2. Gleyber Torres asking Rizzo if he wants to say something on the mic. Fouled away again, still 1-2. Rizzo says it's too early to be talking on the mic. Got him looking. Strike three. That's Severino's second strikeout. That'll bring up Fraley. Flew out to center his first at bat. Grounded foul, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Top of the zone, 1-2. Severino up to 46 pitches, so right about where you want to be through 3 innings. And that grounded down to third, over to first, and that'll end the inning. So we go to the fourth, still 1-0 Reds. For the Yankees, back to the top of the lineup. Gleyber Torres, Rizzo, and LeMahieu. Yankees only have 1 hit so far today. Only 2 base runners. Kiner Falefa walked, but was caught stealing. Let's keep going through some of the leaders here in baseball. Runs batted in. Garcia of the Rangers at 49. Devers of Boston with 44. Alvarez of Houston with 41. And Alonso of the Mets leads the National League with 41. Hits on the year. 2 tied at the top. Acuna and Bo Bichette both have 61. Freeman 1 behind at 60. Arise 1 behind as well with 60. And then Semien of Texas with 55. Stolen bases. Ruiz from Oakland has 23 stolen bases already. Acuna with 18. Jorge Mateo from Baltimore with 14. Ji Juan Bay from Pittsburgh with 14. And Wander Franco with 14. Let's look at some of the pitching leaders. Wins on the season. McClanahan from Tampa Bay with 7. Zach Gallen from Arizona with 6. Joe Ryan from Minnesota with 6. Justin Steele with 6. And Clayton Kershaw with 6. We'll get to some more pitching stats in a minute, but here we go, top of the 4th inning. This game moving right along so far. All right, Green with 37. Whoa, ball. 2-0. Excuse me, the count's 2-0. That slider did not slide. Up to 39 pitches here in the 4th. Grounded down to Steer. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 out. That'll bring up Rizzo, who struck out his first at bat in the 1st. Anthony Rizzo, favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter. Favorite non-baseball team, the Miami Dolphins. And his favorite band growing up was the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ball inside, 2-0. Counts now 2-2. Swung on and missed. 2 outs. That'll bring up LeMahieu, who grounded back to Green in the first. The 0-2 to LeMahieu. Got him looking. We go bottom 4, still 1-0 Reds. It'll be Steer, Senzel, and Fairchild. So Steer in the first had that controversial play where it looked like it was a foul ball, but it was actually a fair ball, and they allowed India to score. Boone gets tossed after they said the run scores. I thought it was the wrong call as well. They should have been runners on second and third with 2 outs, but they said he scored. So that's where we stand at 1-0. Here we go. Steer came in today batting .253. Counts 0-2. It's another one out to Bauer and right. This time he makes the catch. That'll bring up Senzel. Senzel popped out to the catcher to end that first inning. Struck him out. That's strikeout number 3 for Severino. Once again, making his first start of the season. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video. Would really appreciate that as well. Lots of live streams coming up this week as well. I have started working on our fantasy football projections for the season, so I'll be putting those out as well soon. And that's grounded down to third. So 1, 2, 3 inning there. We go to the fifth. Using this site, I don't have it. Using it this way, I don't have an easy way to put up the projections I have. Let me look if I can change that here real quick. So right now, let me see if I bring this over. I'll change it. I still have to go through and add a bunch of player images. I still have to finish loading in all the team schedules. So some of these numbers will change. This here as well. All right, here we go. For the Yankees here, it'll be Calhoun, Bader, and Bowers. Calhoun singled his first time up, was erased on the 6-4-3 double play by Bader, and then Bowers struck out to end that second inning. So here we go. Still 1-0 Reds. Ball inside, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Ball in the dirt, full count. Up high, there's ball 4. That'll bring up Bader, who grounded into that double play in the second, excuse me. Ball high, 1-0. Strike, 1-1. Ripped foul, 1-2. It's moving right along here. About an hour in, and we're in the fifth inning. The 1-2. And ripped down the left field line. And that ball's gone. Line drive, home run. 2-1 Yankees. That's Bader's fourth home run in the season. Gives the Yankees a 2-1 lead here in the fifth. First pitch to Bowers is a strike. Ball inside, 1-1. Strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. So after giving up the 2-run home run, he comes back with a strikeout. Bring up Volpe, who also struck out in his first at bat. Yep, it's only a 2-1 game. Got to stay calm here. Now you haven't been able to hit either, but you don't want to get out of your groove. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Popped up. Melly gives a look, and it goes foul. 0-2. They check down at first. No swing. 1-2. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here after the 2-run home run. That's 7 on the day for Green. Connor Falefa walked, but was thrown out trying to steal second. Fouled away, 0-1. Ball low, 1-1. That's ripped down the left field line. Foul. 1-2. Inside. 2-2. That ball's popped out to Fraley and left. Makes the catch. So that'll end the inning. But Bader gets the 2-run home run. They put the Yankees up 2-1. For the Reds in the bottom of the fifth, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. Benson, Newman, and Melee. Still about 45 minutes away from some other games getting underway. It'll be the Orioles and Blue Jays, the Cubs, Phillies, Tigers, Nationals, Mariners, Braves, Diamondbacks, Pirates, Brewers, Rays, and Guardians, Mets. Then later on, it's the Royals, White Sox, A's, Astros, Dodgers, Cardinals, Rockies, Rangers. 4:00 games: Marlins, Giants, Twins, Angels, Red Sox, Padres, and Guardians and Mets are the Sunday night game. We did gain a subscriber today on the YouTube side, so thank you, whoever that was. I did not get a notification, so I'm not sure who it was. Strike, got him looking. One away. That'll bring up Kevin Newman, who singled in his only at bat so far in the second inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Fouled away, still 1-2. Fouled away again. Still 1-2. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the fifth. Strike counts 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2. I just lost the game feed. Did I lose the stream? No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. There we go. I got the Yankee game back. Sorry about that. The melee singles in the right. So we got a pitching change. We'll see who the Yankees bring in. We're back to the top of the lineup with India. So let's see what the Reds can do here. About a half hour away yet. Other games getting underway. Orioles, Blue Jays, Cubs, Phillies, Tigers, Nationals, Mariners, Braves, Diamondbacks, Pirates, Brewers, Rays, Guardians, Mets will be the next few games to get underway here in about 35, 40 minutes. No swing. Ball one. Whoa! Ball. Melly goes to second. Ball thrown in the center field. I did not see if he. Nope, he didn't get up and go to. He did not get up and go to third. So we're on second now with 2 out. Counts 2-0. That ball's outside. It's 3-0. So Abreu coming in here, not throwing any strikes. 17 games, 1-1 record, 4.5 ERA, and 22 innings. Oh, one of those pitches was called a strike because it was three. I thought it was 3-0. It was 2-1. It's now 3-1. Fouled away, 3-2. Bounce to Volpe over to first. Got him. That'll end the inning. We go to the sixth, 2-1 Yankees. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Make sure you hit that follow or subscribe button, depending on which platform you're on. This way you know when we do some more live streams as well. For the Yankees in the sixth, it'll be 9-1-2. Yankees 2 runs on 2 hits. Reds 1 run on 4 hits. Grounded down to Senzel. One away. And he hits one out to right field. And that's gone. Gleyber Torres with a solo shot. Makes it 3-1 Yankees. That'll bring up Rizzo, who's 0 for 2. Struck out both his times up, but the Yankees have a 3-1 lead now. All 3 runs scored on home runs. Bader hit the 2-run shot, and now Torres with the solo shot. Strike one. Yankees entering today have scored just over 50% of their runs on home runs, and all of them today on home runs. So that percentage will go up. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Rizzo takes a timeout. Got him looking, struck him out. 2 down. Rizzo's 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. That'll bring up LeMahieu, grounded back to the pitcher in the first, struck out in the fourth. Quickly ahead 0-2 to LeMahieu. That's 8 strikeouts for Green so far. Fouled away, still 0-2. Ball low, 1-2. Strike 3, got him looking. 9 strikeouts on the day. But the Yankees have a 3-1 lead. For the Reds, it'll be McLean, Fraley, and Steer coming up in the bottom of the 6th. In other sports today, we get the Stars versus the Golden Knights. Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals there in the NHL. We got the Celtics and Heat playing Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA. Miami with a 2-0 series lead there, and playing Game 3 at home. Let's look here. I don't follow it too much, but the XFL is on today as well. In the second quarter, we got the Philadelphia Stars beating the New Orleans Breakers 13-0. And then later, the New Jersey Generals have played the Houston Gamblers at 4 o'clock. So I know the XFL just ended their season a week or so ago. In 3 seasons, the American League and National League MVP winners were from the Yankees and Reds. Had to be a long time ago, would be my guess. Abreu's still on the mound for the Yankees. Once again, McLean, Fraley, and Steer. 2-0 to count to McLean. Strike, 2-1. Ball low, 3-1. They ripped foul, 3-2. Back up the middle. Nice backhand by Torres. Throws him out at first. 1 away. Bring up Fraley, who's 0 for 2. Flew out to center and grounded out to third. 1939, Joe DiMaggio for the Yankees. Oh, I didn't see who it was for the Reds. 1961 and 1976. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. Bowers makes the catch out and right. 2 down. We'll bring up Steer, who's 1 for 2 today. Had the RBI double in the first and flew out to right in the fourth. Fouled away 0-2. Got him looking. We go to the 7th. 3-1 Yankees. For the Yankees, will be Calhoun, Bader, and Bowers. Just looking at this week's schedule, I think I'll take Monday off, but then come back on Tuesday with the Mets and Cubs. Senga's on the mound Tuesday night. Wednesday, we'll probably do Mets and Cubs again. Maybe Toronto and Tampa. No, we'll do Toronto and Tampa on Wednesday night. That'll be a good matchup. Kikuchi versus McClanahan. And then look at Thursday. See what we got for Thursday. Bunch of day games. And then maybe Thursday, we'll plan on Philly and Atlanta. And then Friday, back to the Mets against the Rockies out in Colorado. There we go. Hunter Green still on the mound. Strike one here. Only at 83 pitches. Inside. 1-1. Strike two. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Shortstop's there. Over to first. One away. Here's Bader. 1 for 2 today. Grounded into a double play in the second and hit that 2-run shot in the fifth, excuse me. Ball high, 1-1. Counts 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Grounded down to second. Over to first, 2 away. That'll bring up Bowers, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Fouled away. Ooh, caught a pizza melee. Ball low, 1-1. Bounced in there, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Inside, ball 4. I'll bring up Volpe, who's also 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. We get a pinch runner here. Lifted foul, 0-1. Pickoff throw over, back in safe. Still 0-1 to count. Oh. It's a stolen base for Allen. Throw down the second was high, and that's how we got in there safely. Bounced in there. Oh, and he goes to third. Didn't get far away, but he went. He's in there safely. So 2 outs. Runner on third now. Green up to 100 pitches. Base hit down the line. That'll get the run home. So a 2-out walk and then a 2-out double by Volpe. Allen comes in the pinch run and scores the run. It's now 4-1. That might have been it for Green. He's up over 100 pitches now. Connor Falefa's on the up now. No, the pitching coach is out there to talk to him, so not making a move yet. Unless he's just giving him time, and once the pitching coach goes back, maybe the manager comes out. far as pitches, it's been really low. Nothing higher than 14 most of the day. The fifth inning, he had 23. And so far this inning, he's got 19 pitches. So strike one. Ooh, fouled off. 0-2. Got a piece of melee again. Dude has been getting man, excuse me. Dude has been getting beat up behind the plate today. Ooh, just missed. 1-2. Sliced out of play, and we're still at 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. So he gets through 7. But it's now 4-1 going to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Senzel, Fairchild, and Benson for the Reds coming up in the bottom of the 7th. All right, let's look here. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that as well. If you want to see more baseball live streams, make sure you hit that follow button as well. Sometime during the summer, we'll start adding our fantasy football content. I'm already working on our projections for the season. Now that we know the schedule, I can start breaking it down week by week as well. So we'll see. I want to get the season projections all done right now. I'm about 75% of the way done. Where I feel comfortable with my numbers. Then I'll start looking. Hey, the Mets strike again stopped by, says hello. How are you? Great to see you. Love the name. Our Mets are playing 2 today. Let's look here. See what else we got going on. Go to do something, and then I forget what I'm doing when I'm halfway there. Oh, so let me switch that up back to the other side. He said, "Good, but it's me, Water. But I just changed everything. Cool. Are you going to start your own channel?" Well, let me go over. I just subscribed, so if you do, I will be there to support you 100%. See the Mets strikes again. I see. I think you changed your name again. I think you were a Rays fan, weren't you? Weren't you originally Rays fan and then Water 1.0? I think that's what happened. All right, here we go. Counts 1-2 to Senzel. Strike. Got him looking. And the Yankees did bring Cordero in the pitch. And he gets the strikeout to start the seventh. Senzel's now 0 for 3 on the day. Here's Fairchild, who's 1 for 2. Singled in the second and grounded out to third in the fourth. Ball 2-0. Reds had a 1-0 lead until the fifth. Where the Yankees got 2 on the Bader home run, then got 1 in the sixth on the Torres home run. Oh, nice play. LeMahieu with the diving stop, throws over to first. 2 down. That'll bring up Benson, who's 0 for 2 on the day, grounded out to second and struck out. He says, if I do a video, it's most likely going to be Pete's grand slam or Lindor's walk-off. Yep, I'm working on an introduction video for the streams, and I have that is my only clip so far. Is me being excited for Pete hitting one deep, and then me showing the actual home run there. So, but still working on that. Figured intro make it a little bit easier when I'm getting things set up at the beginning. And popped up. So Cordero comes in, easy inning there. We go to the eighth. This game is flying by. Oh, as much as I hate the Yankees, I hope they beat the Rays in their division. Uh, I don't know. That's a tough division, man. Look at Toronto. Toronto's what, 26 and 21, and in last place. So that's a tough division, man. My problem is, yeah, actually, that's the team that surprises me really in that division. I'm a little surprised by the Orioles, how good they are. I did expect them to fight for a playoff spot. But man, they have 30 wins on the year already. But yeah, the Red Sox, I predicted the Red Sox to finish dead last in that division. But they're off to a good start as well. So we got a pitching change. Kevin Herget coming in for the Reds. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Yankees here in the eighth, and have the Yankees have that 4-1 lead here. Thank you everybody that stopped by to check out our stream today. Quickly ahead 0-1. I think the Orioles are a contender for sure. I don't know enough about the O's. I used to be a bigger fan. One of my favorite players in baseball was Nick Markakis. When he was on the O's, I paid a lot more attention to them back then. And Buck Showalter was the manager. I actually looped out in the right and then put away one out. Actually went down the last weekend. I forget what year that. Excuse me, I forget what year that was. We went down, stayed at Inner Harbor, went to a game at Camden Yards. Orioles won that game 2-1. Markakis made a diving play out in right field. Dropped it in there. Counts 0-2. Used to be an A's fan. I've never changed teams. Thought about it. Thought about changing teams. I think the only way it's acceptable now, me being a fan for as long as I've been, is if there's an expansion team. Like if Nashville gets a team, Nashville's my favorite city to visit. Going there in July for a week. Trying to set up a couple things for the channel as well while I'm down there. Trying to get a tour of the Nashville Sounds minor league stadium. That's the AAA team for the Reds. And maybe I'm thinking about maybe setting something up with the Tennessee Titans and their stadium as well. Grounded out to short, 2-away. That'll bring up Rizzo, who's over 3 with 3 strikeouts. Looking for the golden sombrero. Says, I've always been interested in the Met City Connect jersey. I'd have to look. I don't remember what they did for their City Connect. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Popped up behind the plate. Out of play. 0-2. Pace of the game so far this year. It's down 38 minutes. Oh, no, 28 minutes per game. Time is down 28 minutes. No, hold on. Yeah, 28 minutes per game. Runs are up almost 1 run per game. Pops in the dirt, 1-2. I feel like they could do a sunset in a city with Mets over it. Let me look at the Mets City Connect jersey. I'm looking for him. I don't see him. Fouled off again. Still 1-2. Grounded foul again. Still 1-2. Grounded foul again. Still 1-2. The Mets are playing today, right? Yes, the Mets are playing actually twice today. First game should be getting underway right now. And they're the ESPN Sunday night game tonight as well. Yesterday's game was rained out. Oh, and it hit the bag. It hit the second base bag. Rizzo will be safe at first on a single. Shortstop came over to grab it, and it bounced right off the bag in the right field. I hope the Mets don't lose. No, I hope they don't lose today either. That walk off the other night, with Lindor getting the game winning hit against his former team, was great. The last two Met games I've done have both been walk off wins. We had the Alonso 3-run shot, and that ball's grounded to short, flipped to second for the fourth out, and that'll end the inning. It's still 4-1. Going to the bottom of the eighth. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Reds. Newman, Melee, and India at the top. But they have a lot of confidence. So, yeah, you can see that confidence coming back, right? Not only do they have the pitching staff coming back, only missing Jose Quintana now. So I'm looking for the Met City jerseys, and I'm not seeing them. Oh, is that the ones that said Queens on them? Be careful. Be careful with that. I hope so, and I hope you're right, but I don't know yet. Been a fan for too long. All right, let's keep looking here. All right. That strikes again. I did hit that subscribe button over on your channel. If you have any questions, reach out to me about how to do things or anything YouTube related, anything baseball related. Let me know. Peralta in the pitch for the Yankees. Once again, 8-9-1 for the Reds here in the bottom of the eighth inning. Grounded up the middle. Volpe there, 1 away. That'll bring up Melee. Used 1 for 2 today. Grounded out the second and singled. Might have just jinxed it. No, I think we'll do okay. We'll be all right. Oh, Bell just got tossed. The manager for the Reds. Don't know what he's arguing about something. Yeah, he's still hot. Oh, man, he's still hot. I'm not saying I want to see it to happen, but how long before an umpire gets hit? Like just either a manager or a player? Man, he is hot. He's still out there complaining. Yeah, nervous for the Phillies series of them. Yeah, the Phillies are a team that no matter how good or bad they are, they always give the Mets trouble. He came out calm, and then when he got tossed, he got hot. Well, we got that going on. Let me turn the. I got the Matrix on my TV here. Let me turn the Met game on. I'm not sure. Maybe the first game's not on SNY because uh, it wasn't supposed to be on today. This is Broadway boxing. Let's see if I get the Met game or yeah, boxing's on. So I don't get the Mets today, unfortunately. We'll put the Phillies Cards game on. Fouled away, 2-1. Phillies and Cubs are just underway. One out there in the top of the first. Grounded out to Volpe at short. Over to Rizzo, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup with India. India walked and scored in the first. Flew out to center and grounded out to short. I don't know if he is or not. I really don't watch ESPN broadcasts. I will tonight because it's the Mets. This is going to sound weird because I am a Mets fan. I actually watch the K-Cast with Michael K and A-Rod. LeMahieu with the sliding stop. Throwers over to first. 1-2-3 inning. We go to the ninth. We go to the ninth. Yeah, Michael K. I watch those guys. I don't like the announcers on ESPN. For such a big network, you got to have better announcers than you do. The Mets strikes again says Apple TV commenters are decent. Yes, they are now. Their first year, last year when they did it, the first game they did, their announcers were horrendous. And I think the fan outcry, I think the fan outcry was big enough where they're like, all right, we got to do something here. Let's clean up some of this. Got too many tabs open right now. Herget still on the mound for the Reds. Calhoun coming up. Calhoun's 1 for 2 today. Singled in the second, walked and scored in the fifth, and grounded out to short in the seventh. Outside 2-0. Make sure you hit that follow and subscribe button so you know when we do live streams. Do multiple live streams throughout the week, and then every Sunday do the early game every Sunday. Next week, I believe it's the Dodgers and Braves. Let me look. Next Sunday. I know it's a holiday weekend next weekend. It's the Dodgers and Rays. Oh, tossed the bat away and called a strike. 3-2. Next Sunday we'll be back with the Dodgers and Rays for the Peacock game, so that should be a good one. Met strikes again says, I wish MLB had an alternative logo night. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And hit out to right. 1 away. That'll bring up Bader. Bader's 1 for 3 today. Had that 2-run home run in the fifth to put the Yankees up 2-1. Right now, I know it's a week away, but right now it says Taj Bradley will be the pitcher for the Rays. Undecided for the Dodgers so far. Called the ball 1-1. Hit out to center. Fairchild makes the catch. 2 down. Strike got the bottom of the zone. 0-1. And that one's hit out to right. And Benson won't get there. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Allen's on his way to third. And he'll stop there. So Allen came in as a pinch runner in the seventh and scored. And now in his first at bat, hits a triple. Ball high, 1-0. Strike three. Got him looking. So that'll end the ninth. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Yankees with a 4-1 lead. Once again, it'll be McLean, Fraley, and Steer. Reds looking for some base runners and some hits. This has been a quick game. Let's see how long we've been streaming. 2 hours and 20 minutes. So very fast game here today. Not the fastest stream we've had. I believe 2 hours and 15 minutes was the shortest stream we had for a complete game. Let me see. Did I decide on tomorrow yet? Let me go back. I know the Mets aren't playing tomorrow, so Los Angeles and Atlanta. Toronto and Tampa, no. Yeah, we'll take tomorrow night off, and then we'll be back the rest of the week, every night doing a game as well. Next week, Dodgers and Tampa. The week after that, St. Louis and Pittsburgh, Arizona and Detroit, and then June 18th, it's Baltimore and Chicago. Clay Holmes in the pitch. Has 4 saves on the year, 6 attempts. Strike one. Strike two, 0-2. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow or subscribe button. Would really appreciate that as well. Ball high, 1-2. Plenty more live streams coming up. We're going to start adding some videos with some of our fantasy football content as well. We'll have tons of live streams during the NFL season as well. Then after the baseball season ends, we'll start mixing in some NBA streams next season, some NHL streams as well. Looped foul, still 1-2. Counts 2-2. Bounced foul, still 2-2. McLean hits one out to. Oh, they bump into each other. Kleiner Falefa makes the catch. One away. That'll bring up Fraley, who's 0 for 3 today. Flew out to center, grounded out to third, and flew out to right. And there's a base hit in the right field. So a 1-out base runner here. That'll bring up Steer, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Had the RBI double in the first. Flew out to right in the fourth and struck out looking in the sixth. Did we have any votes in the poll? I didn't even look. Sorry about that. 2 votes. 1 for the Reds and 1 for just wanted a good game. We did get a good game here. 4-1. Counts 0-1 to Steer. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Ball low, 1-2. And that one's hit out to center, and that'll drop in. So runners on first and second now for Senzel, who come up as the tying run. Senzel's 0 for 3 today, fouled out to the catcher in the first, struck out in the fourth and seventh inning. Senzel coming into the game was batting .254, 4 home runs. If he can get to that 5th home run, we'll be tied. Senzel hits one out to right, and that'll go foul. Oh, and 1 to count. Called strike, 0-2. Looked outside. Yep, and it was outside. The 0-2. Ooh. That pitch there looked closer than the one he actually called a strike. Counts 1-2 now. Strike 3, got him looking on the inside corner. Nice pitch by Holmes. That'll bring up Fairchild, who's 1 for 3 today. Singled and was picked off. and grounded out to third twice. Hey, let's talk Mets talk. How you been, man? Great to see you again. It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing well. There's ball one to Fairchild. Whew. Throw down the first. Almost got picked off first base. With a runner on second, why is the runner on first so far off the bag? Oh, up, up and in, 3-0, almost hit him. Benson's on deck. Do you put the winning run on? Or actually, it would put the winning timeout called at the plate. Contact lens issue for Fairchild. Some dirt in his eye or something. Hey, Carlos from Uneducated Sports Talk stopping by. So what's up, Pure Adrenaline? Hope all is well. Yep, Yankees looking good from Judge's return. Guys, make sure if you're into the NBA, you check out Carlos' channel. There does a lot of NBA streams, XFL streams, mixes in some baseball and hockey as well. So go over, give Carlos and PJ some love. Let's talk Mets talk. Says I'm doing good. You doing good? Here we go. The 3-0. Inside, ball four. We got bases loaded. So I don't know if you bring up a pinch hitter for Benson. Benson's 1 for 23 on the year. So don't know. We get a mound visit now for the Yankees. Holmes up to 21 pitches here. Benson, they're going to let Benson bat. 1 for 23 on the season. They're going to let him bat. He is bats left-handed. Oh, Holmes steps off. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. I know the Yankees want Holmes to be their closer, but he's been struggling this season. Oh, strike. Nice pitch. 1-1. And chopped right back to Holmes at the mound. Flips to Rizzo. Ball game. They made it interesting there at the end, but the Yankees hold on for the 4-1 victory. Reds had a 1-0 lead for 4.5 innings. Grand Slam could end this. Yep, we get the bouncer back to the mound. Carlos, you got any live streams today? Before I end mine, you want to let people know what you got going on? Yep, never mind. Let me go over and get that. 8, 5. So let's look here. All right. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. It was kind of quiet day today, but that's okay. We get those kind of streams every once in a while. We'll be back Tuesday night with a game. We got the Mets game on Tuesday this week. Mets versus Cubs. Kodai Senga on the mound again. And Wednesday night, what did we decide on Wednesday night? Toronto and Tampa Bay. Yep, Toronto and Tampa Bay on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we said, I should have written it down. It would have been easier. I think it was Philly and Atlanta, I think. Philly and Atlanta. And then Friday night, we got the Mets out in Coors Field. So plenty more streams coming. Next Sunday, we'll be live with the Dodgers and Rays again. Uneducated Sports Talk says we're going live at 7:25 Central Time for Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. Thank you for the love. No, thank you for the love. We're always shouting each other out, giving each other support. So both growing YouTubers. So I really appreciate that as well. So, once again, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out today. And we will see you all Tuesday night.